comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Got a man in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll run it again. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Still looking, on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And you can tell that young man is comfortable in the pocket, feeling good. You know, last play, nice job setting his feet, making a good throw, getting a completion. Now, didn't like what he sees? What does he have? He has the ability to take off and scramble and make some...
The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Fouls through the defense. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their 1st drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it. He's going for the goal line. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible, and just let him go to work.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fights off the defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in the pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds us back in the middle. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down. At the 20, he's got space. He's in for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craver. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Craver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Watson. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I just don't think the receiver finished his route. At the top of the comeback, you've got to really drive back downhill and give your quarterback a safe place to throw it. The receiver wasn't able to do it. That made it easy on the DB.
Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. A fair catch called for and made. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fires. It's complete. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys in that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And to get rid of it quickly.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's caught. It's Howard. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The hand to the running back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Watson. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Complete on the comeback. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They're going to run it to the right. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll run play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it.
Gonna let it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Watson.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback.
The safeties are usually the quarterbacks of the defense. They're getting everybody lined up. They're coming down in the box and making big tackles. But they also do a great job in the back end with their coverage, breaking on the football, getting the big INT.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Off play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. With the catch, it's Battle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And into the end zone. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Watson. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snags it down the right side. They were backed up and now more than out of trouble at the midfield stripe. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Craver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Craver. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Barney.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trying to take it back. He goes out of bounds. No time remaining on the clock, and that'll do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He'll bring it out. It's Simmons. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football farm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Quick handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Power football with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback. He makes a sure tackle. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Makes the catch. It's Howard. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Using his legs, it's Watson. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tigers want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll take it himself. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Give to the back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. The give on the inside. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Greeted. A sea of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Great pick moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll give it to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He fires to the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Simmons. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Watson. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Simmons. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Shakes off the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Grab near the sticks. It's Craver. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They just keep firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Takes it from the gun on third down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Now with a first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking.
defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Now they'll run the draw. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Leaves it with the back. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He got loose, almost housed him, finally dragged down at the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. First and 10 from the 32. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Second down coming up. On the move, it's hooked. Takes it past the marker. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop.
His way into the end zone for the touchdown. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up in the game.
Auburn lines up quickly. Shotgun snap on third down. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Catch in the middle. It's Simmons. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier in bounds.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Barney. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll go to the air on third and short. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Fires one high and deep. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. A fresh set of downs after that fourth down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Got it behind the line. It's hooked. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Stands in and takes the hit. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Auburn! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but he wants to go deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Rushes on him. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it down the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the fourth. Fires downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, no big surprise here in the fourth quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
Be interesting to see what the defense is going to do here now, guys. They've got the lead. It's a 2-minute situation. Fourth down. What's your personnel grouping going to be, and what do you want to do? Play man, play zone, or are you just going to sit back and play prevent?
And how about that? In the fourth quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take the lead. You trust him, and he absolutely delivers.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Wants to pass the clock, an enemy. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, you talk about all the excitement and emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over. Now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested.